Hello students, welcome to my channel Science Quickly. In today's video, we are going to talk about modern periodic table. What is a modern periodic table? A tabular arrangement of elements in groups, which is the vertical columns, and periods, which is the horizontal rows, highlighting the regular trends in properties of elements is known as a modern periodic table. So as you can see on the screen, this is a modern periodic table. We have arranged the elements in a tabular form according to their increasing atomic numbers. Hydrogen atomic number 1, helium atomic number 2, lithium atomic number 3, and so on and so forth. Of course, I have not drawn the whole periodic table because we are not going to talk a lot about all these elements which are at the bottom over here. We are mostly going to talk about the first 20 elements, that is from hydrogen all the way up to gas. So students, let's go through some important things about a modern periodic table. The horizontal rows, okay, if you see this is a horizontal row. The horizontal row in a modern periodic table is known as periods. Okay, so period 1, this second horizontal row will become period 2, and period 3, period 4, period 5, and finally we have period 7. So in total, in a modern periodic table, there are 7 periods. The vertical columns, these vertical columns numbered from 1 to 12 in your yellow color are known as groups. So in a modern periodic table, there are in total 18 groups. Now the group 1 is known as alkali metals. Okay, they are called alkali metals because these elements form a very strong alkali with water. Group 2 is known as the alkali earth metals. Okay, they are called alkali earth metals because they also form an alkali, but they are weaker than group 1. So we call them as alkali earth metals. Now group 3 all the way up to group 12 lies over here a little bit lower in the periodic table. They are known as transition elements. All the elements of these groups are metals. Okay, all of them are metals. They have their two outermost orbits incomplete. Okay, so these are known as the transition elements from group 3 all the way up to group 12. They are known as transition elements. All the transition elements are metals. And what is the transition elements? They have two outermost orbits incomplete. Group 13 is known as boron family because the first element is boron. Group 14 is known as the carbon family because the first element is carbon. Group 15 is known as the nitrogen family because the first element is nitrogen. Obviously, group 16 is known as the oxygen family because the first element is oxygen. Now, group 17 is known as halogens. Okay. Group 17 is known as halogens. Now, these elements form salts and so they are known as halogens. Halogen means salt formers. And the last one, group 18, sometimes we also call it as zero group, are The elements of these group are called the noble gases or inert gases. These elements have their outermost orbit complete. Okay, so they are already in their octet or duplet state. Due to stable electronic configuration, they hardly react with other elements. Everyone clear? So these are the basics. Now the elements of group 1, 2, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. Okay, so if you see 1, 2, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17 are known as, representative elements. So group 1 to 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. They are known as representative elements. Group 3 to 12 are known as transition elements. 1 to 13 to 17 are known as representative elements. Transition elements have two orbits which are incomplete, and representative elements only have one orbit which is incomplete, the outermost orbit. They are also known as normal elements. Okay, so these are the names of all the groups in a periodic table. Now let's talk about the periods. The first period, if you see in a periodic table, the first period is known as the short period because it only has two elements, hydrogen and helium. So this is known as, not short, this is known as the shortest. It only has two elements. Whereas period 2 and period 3, they all have 8 elements and they are known as short period. So group period 3 and period 2 are known as short periods. Period 4 and period 5 are known as long periods. Period 4 and period 5 are known as long periods because they have 18 elements. Period 6 and period 7 are known as the longest periods because period 6 and period 7 have 32 elements in it. Now, of course, you don't see all the elements over here. I have not drawn the whole periodic table. Now, if you notice in period 6 and period 7, we have one important thing. If you see in group 3, this is group 3, and period 6 and 7, there are atomic number 57 to 71, which is attached over here, and atomic number 89 to 103, which is attached in period number 7. These are known as the lanthanides and the actinides, which are not included in the periodic table over here because they will distort the whole periodic table. So we always draw the lanthanides and the actinides at the bottom of the periodic table. Everyone clear? Okay, so this is just the basic about a model periodic table. For more on periodic table, please follow me on my channel and watch the next video. Hopefully it should make your chemistry much better. Thank you for watching and you all have a good